Hey there, everybody. Well, thanks for joining me. I was going to play ESO today, and then I decided I wanted to give the forest a shot. I've played it a lot. It's pretty fun. I am not a big fan of the cannibals. They scare the shit out of me. Um, so yeah, the plane just landed. I just grabbed all the food, medicine that was around here. I'm not planning on making this a very long video. I want to start recording some shorter videos and maybe uploading a little more frequently. I used to play this game with the keyboard, so this is kind of new, learning where all the buttons are and getting used to the new camera. So, yeah. I'd like to know what games you guys would like to see. I've tried out a few games. I wasn't a big fan of League of Legends or Smite. I just didn't have an easy time playing them. But I know ESO isn't for everybody. Let's see. Just want to go through here, loot all the free stuff. And hopefully build a shelter before it gets too late. If you haven't played The Forest, it's pretty fun. It was in beta forever. I think I've been playing it for probably 2 years, and it just came out as a full game. And it's come a long way. There's a pretty deep cave system that maybe I'll check out. I'll show you guys if you're interested. If not, this game's just not for everybody, which I totally understand. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the poses, this new camera angle, kind of getting used to doing everything at the same time, especially now that I can talk to you guys. It's difficult to do the movement and playing my game at the same time, so this is going to take a little time to get used to it, but thank you very much for being patient with me. I don't think I've uploaded a video in over a month. I promise I'll get on a better schedule, especially now that I've got my audio working. But yeah, let me know if there's a game you'd like me to play. I'm open to try some. I have quite a bit of games already, so I might already have something. I was thinking of playing Killer Instinct today, but then you guys would probably see that I play it on easy, and I'm not a very good player. So I decided to skip it. I need to wash my character off. I don't know if YouTube would appreciate me showing the killing the turtles. Get a turtle for its shell for water collection. Hey, this is probably horribly boring for you guys. I know the map pretty well. I know there's a good location pretty close to here where I can set up shop. Are there turtles out here? I didn't know there were turtles over here. I need to get my character to swim, that way he washes all the blood off of him. You'll get sick if you're covered in blood for too long. Oh, sorry, I can't pass up the opportunity. Turtle shells are pretty valuable. Their meat's pretty valuable too once you dry it out. Packing away. And then wash off again. I usually like to find a nice area in the meadow over here next to a lake. If you can get around a lake that has fish in it, you have a renewable resource of food and water. And especially over here because it's close to where the turtles spawn. There's at least a place I know of for sure over here. Cannibals usually aren't a problem until the nighttime. Um, it is a part of the game to get kidnapped by them. At some point, you need to get dragged into a few of the caves, and some of them you can't get to unless you're dragged into by a cannibal. They still scare the shit out of me. I can't stand them. They did a really good job of making them scary. Yes, they also made the trees kind of look like shoulders with a head. Like in the distance, it always looks like there's somebody watching you. It just adds to how creepy it can be. The game's absolutely lovely. It's beautiful, it's easy to play. This is a effigy that the cannibals leave out. Um, and if I see the skulls are pretty useful in building. Just rocks. Maybe I already got it. There are some harder areas out in the snow, but I don't like to go out there. It's really hard to get rabbits, and it's just much harder to play over there. It's too difficult for me. I like to play it easy. Sometimes this game can feel like a prettier version of Minecraft if you're just concentrating on building and not focused on going through all the caves. Let's see. I'm gonna wander around, try to find a nice area like I was talking about with the lake, with fish. Hopefully not too close to a cannibal camp. Let's see. I can't hold this one for too long. I'm not used to playing with the controller. I've been playing with the keyboard for so long. I say I know the area, but I'm wandering around aimlessly. I'm looking for a landmark. I think I recognize that rock. And that elder tree. You definitely don't want to build near these fancy trees. It's where the cannibals like to gather. You want to stay pretty far away from them if you can. It's so pretty walking around this game. It's one of my favorite things to do is build a crazy big house, a big base. Eventually, you just get tired of doing all the collecting wood and rocks and give up and usually start over a new game. I've gotten totally lost. Let's see if I can recognize where I am from the beach. I'm like right back where I started. Alright. Not like I'm gonna starve to death. I need to find some berries that'll fill up my food and water. But I do need to find a place to sleep before it gets too dark. And I might not be able to get my ideal place tonight. Just set up somewhere. I can tell every time I'm looking at the camera, I walk right into a tree. The airplane is a possible place to sleep. They usually can't get in there. The way it is, they can totally get in there. Sometimes when it lands, it spawns in different locations. You can get it to land on a hill where the cannibals can't get in. I think there's another meal in there that I didn't get. Usually I can find where I need to go. But I collected plenty of soda and water. Oh, here we go. I know where I am. There's a great spot for catching rabbits up there. And one of my favorite spots is right on the other side of this. I'll build my little night cabin and we'll call that a day. Jeez. Not even sure where my menu is at this point. Here we go. Big trees. It's deep enough to swim in so I can wash blood off. I'm going to pretend like there's no problem washing blood off in the same lake that you're drinking and catching fish out of. There we go. I do not know how to go through this menu. This is so much easier with the mouse and keyboard. This is the best one to build in the meantime. Whoa. I don't know what buttons I'm pushing. It's a little more permanent than some you get. There we go, okay. Duh, okay. Like I said, it's so much easier to play on a keyboard. You just have to get used to it if it's not your thing. Highly recommend giving it a shot. I think this one just gives you twigs, but never hurts to have some extra twigs. Yep. You can eat mushrooms, but I've done it a few times and gotten sick, so I usually don't unless I'm desperate. I need 4 more. There's 1. 3 more. I'll need a few more so I can build myself a fire and cook some food and... Oh, darn. There's a bucket you can get, and you can use it to boil your water so you don't get sick, but at this rate, I don't think I have any option. I'll just have to drink the dirty water and heal myself with some aloe. I really saw somebody complaining in a forum about how you don't have the option to play as a female character. And never once in this game have I ever noticed I was a male character. It kind of blew my mind. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Build my fire over here under the trees. And I think that helps it not go out in the rain. But eventually I'll get sick if I keep wandering around. One more. Deer's pretty valuable to get later on once you get a better place set up. And deers are all over this area. So even if I don't build my base over here, I'll end up coming back and catch deer. Actually, this will probably end up being my hunting cabin. Did I not get meat? There we go. Stick. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to drink the polluted water and get sick. Why is it not giving me that option? There we go. Get sick. And then my food's ready. And no, I'll probably just hide out because I think it's a little too early to go to bed. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. Like I said, I promise to upload more often. Thank you for being patient, and have a great day.